And 2013, so we're still doing 3D, baby.
It's Saw, too.
Yes.
Doesn't Saw 3D come out around the same time?
Oh, there's a Saw reference in this.
There sure is.
Okay, so I got a problem with the back of this DVD cover already. All right, so this movie
sucks.
This movie is a direct sequel to the first one, picking up where the first one left off.
Yes.
Okay. This becomes a problem later in the movie.
It becomes a problem in the first 10 minutes of the movie.
Yes. After the first massacre in 1974, the townspeople suspected that the Sawyer family were responsible. A vigilante mob of enraged locals surrounded the Sawyer house, burning it to the ground and killing every last member of the family. Decades later, a young woman named Heather learns that she has inherited a Texas estate from her grandmother, who I guess didn't get burned down, so it wasn't every last member.
Gotcha.
She decides to bring her friends along on the road trip to investigate her inheritance. On arrival, she uncovers she has inherited a mansion, but is yet to uncover the terrors that lurk in the basement below it. Spoiler, it's Leatherface!
Oh no!
So the movie opens with a highlight reel of what happens in the original.
Pro tip, movies in general.
Yeah.
Don't show a better movie in your movie.
Because then I'm thinking about the better movie the whole fucking time.
But it looks weird. This whole movie looks weird, and I guess has to do with the 3D way they shot it. Because I'm sure those scenes, I never watched this in 3D, but I'm sure those old scenes were converted to 3D, so something's off about them.
Something's off about them because there's a big fucking dirty vignette around it with the credits, and it's like,
yes.
What are you
doing? So we're seeing the first movie, but instead of Drayton, the actor, it's
it's Bill Moseley as Drayton,
yeah.
which I thought was kind of cool.
But all the new scenes, they don't have the same type, and I know it's different camera stock, but it's like, they don't have grain at all.
It doesn't match up. It's weird.
I don't think they could have grain because of the 3D. It might fuck up the 3D effect.
Maybe, but like the house doesn't even look the same. It's not even like
I think the exterior of the house looked fine.
They supposedly, from what I was reading, based it off blueprints of the original house and just shots from the first movie to try to match it as close
I thought the house looked fine. It looked a little too clean.
It was too clean. I think that's what it was. That was throwing me off.
Well, Papa, you know, I was about to say Hewitt. What the fuck are they even called in this? This is Sawyer, right?
Now we're back to
They're back to Sawyers.
Papa Sawyer's here with his shotgun.
Oh, yeah.
It's me, Gunnar Hansen, as Boss Sawyer.
Yeah, Gunnar Hansen. So the
sitting in the same spot I did in the original.
So the Texas Chainsaw Massacre family, they had extended family members who showed up. I guess when Sally got away, they called their cousins and be like, hey, we're in trouble.
Yeah, get Papa out here.
Sally jumps out the fucking window, gets in the back of the pickup truck and zooms off while Leatherface is swinging this fucking chainsaw. I guess he walks back to the house.
Yes.
And
also,
then,
the brother's dead. He's hit by a
right. Nubbins is totaled.
Yeah.
And then this car just pulls up with these rando rednecks in it. And they get out and they're like, hey, we're the rest of the Sawyer clan. We're going to hold down the fort or something.
Yeah.
Because Peoples is coming.
And this is just like the beginning of Devil's Rejects.
It is, straight up.
So there's like a sheriff there, Sheriff Hooper.
Fucking stop. Stop. This guy sucks, too.
They do these a lot of movies. And he's all like...
By the way, I hate this fucking one if you haven't guessed yet.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, he's just like, get out here, please, or just give me the boy.
Give us Leatherface.
And it's like, you just want the boy? Like, did you not hear what that girl said? Like, they're murdering everyone. Yeah, and I love they convince him, then other people show up.
Yeah.
The hillbillies, like they
And then
say.
I'm like, who's who? And I'm like, why? Where is this vigilante group
so the
coming
town
from?
wants to burn him down like Freddy Krueger.
With the Molotov cocktails, but this fucking town is deed. That's the whole point of the first movie.
I do like that Drayton goes to talk to Leatherface and he's still wearing the outfit he wore.
Yeah, the pretty lady mask.
It looks like a cosplay.
Yeah.
Because it looks too nice.
Looks too good.
It's on new film that's too clean. It doesn't feel like it's in that.
It feels like that scene in the beginning of Halloween Kills.
Yeah.
You know?
Where, because it's shot digitally as opposed to film.
Yeah, and it's like, it's not. It doesn't give me that same kind of feeling.
Yeah.
And like you said, the 3D, which looks like dog shit.
Yeah. The 3D makes it look really weird.
And the CG is terrible.
Also, Grandpa's there. He's
sure
just
is.
chilling.
Played by John Dugan.
Yeah, they brought him back.
Yeah.
Weirdly, more movement on Grandpa in this one. He actually is able to hold on to the sledgehammer this time.
He's swinging it in the background going, oh, shit.
He gets shot, and he still is keeping hold of it. I couldn't believe it.
There's a huge shootout. Gunnar Hansen dies. They all die.
Freebird's playing.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
And they burn the house down, but one of them with a baby gets out. And then the dad finds the mother and kicks her in the face.
Yeah. Not today!
And then takes the baby.
And gives it to his wife, because they can't have kids.
Yeah.
And you think it's like this kind of sweet thing, like, oh, we saved this baby from this fucked up family. We're going to give you a good life, and we have a kid. That's not what happens.
They leave her in a car. And
they leave her in a fucking car, and they go
take
drink.
pictures.
Yeah.
By the way, we implement this stupid fucking Sawyer necklace emblem thing that everybody has, like some kind of trinket.
Yeah.
Like Resident Evil.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you got to put it in the mansion gate for the fucking doors to open.
So we cut to the future, and we see distractingly hot Alexandra Daddario.
In your opinion,
She's a butcher.
She's a butcher.
she looks like a fucking Bratz doll, dude.
In this one, yeah. I mean, the actress in general is hot. Her makeup, yeah, they're making it look like a Bratz doll.
She looks crazy in this
The
movie.
hair and the makeup's not doing it, but
Really bad wig.
Can we just get that elephant that's in the room out of the fucking way?
Yes, what is the
When
elephant?
does the first movie take place, gentlemen?
I don't know what you're talking about.
1974.
I don't know what you're talking-
73 in
Sean-
the actual context.
Sean, beautiful 39-year-old Alexandra Daddario.
She's supposed to be 40. All these people are 40 years old.
Just say it takes place in the early 2000s. Why have a gravestone that literally says someone died in
Yeah, so the
2012?
movie-
Here's a better idea. How about a fucking sequel that picks up right where the last one
Wow.
left off?
So the
yeah.
movie keeps hiding when the first movie happened. They always conveniently cover up. It's always 19 and then it's just covered up.
Yeah.
Are they counting on you not doing the fucking math?
Yeah, and that'd be fine.
It's
Like, do they have cell phones?
2017 or 2013.
Do they have cell phones in this? They're listening to
They
modern
don't
music.
use them.
They have modern cars, and then there's a reference to the Jigsaw movies later because Lionsgate.
No Texas Chainsaw movie should ever have like fucking trap music in it. Like
No.
ever, never.
But it does.
Yes, it does.
Totally does.
It does. So yeah, she's there with her friend Tanya Raymond from Malcolm in the Middle,
Yes.
who also dated Jeff Goldblum for a little bit.
That's
Is
not
that the-
creepy at all.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Her friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Booby chick.
Yes,
Yeah.
booby chick.
This is another one that has no likable characters. Like, at all.
I hate
Leatherface is the most likable character, and you're not supposed to like him.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
So
are
yeah.
you?
So yeah, like the back of the box said, she finds out she's inherited the place. She's gonna go check it out with her friends because she wants to know about her real family. Fucking what's his face gives her the keys, and he's like, "Hey, make sure you read this letter." And she's like, "I'll get to it."
Richard Reel.
Yeah.
If you knew that there was a psycho man in the basement,
No.
why wouldn't you be like, look, I see you brought your friends, but you should probably go send them back and take this letter, come back in like
Yeah.
a week, or like tell them to go get a hotel.
Yeah.
This shit is like serious.
I mean, to be totally fair, Joe, Farnsworth told her at least 2 or 3 times.
Did you read the letter?
Yeah, make sure you read the letter. No, like, really? It has important information you're gonna need. Yeah, okay.
Like, she's a typical she's a typical
Yeah.
40-something teenager.
Yes.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Fresh out of high school, early college, 38-year-old.
From the school of
Yeah,
21 Jump
30-something,
Street.
excuse me.
Oh,
I
man.
mentioned her boobs before when we were talking about Jessica Biel.
Yes.
Whenever she's like running around, they are like she's
Oh
got.
God, did you see San Andreas?
They're full of flubber, man.
Did you see San Andreas? I was distracted all of San Andreas.
It's just like,
She's
can we
got
get?
piercing eyes.
I
too.
know. I thought they were contacts.
No, that's just her eyes.
but,
They,
like, she's
pierce
got, like,
into my soul.
Not quite as intense as Meg Foster, but they're pretty
No.
intense.
No.
But like, for Christ's sake, somebody give her some more support. Like, it's just like, wow.
It's funny. At this
She's
point,
top heavy,
At
you
this
know?
point, she had a no nudity clause. She broke it for that True Detective show, but she was willing to go nude for like that last scene, and then the director was like, "That's too gratuitous."
Yeah,
That last scene's stupid, though.
But we'll
It's
have
like-
the shirt ripped up.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So it goes about as well as you expect. People are sneaking around her house. Leatherface is killing them one by one.
they're smoking dope.
Her friends
They,
trying
they
to.
pick up a hitchhiker, of course.
Yes.
Who's just like, they don't know this guy at all. And they're like,
Yeah.
all right, we're going to go in town and get some supplies. You want to stay behind? sure, whatever. Immediately starts looting the place.
don't
and
know
then
this guy.
She meets Scott Eastwood, Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh
yeah.
my god, I thought this was like poor man's Chris Evans for a while.
No, it's Scott Eastwood. Yeah, and it's just so this movie
Sucks.
there's no I mean, I'm sure there is a family aspect, but there's no
think so.
killer family aspect. It's just the Leatherface movie. And that's not
With the worst fucking mask in the series.
The problem is you have the original and you have the original and you have this cannibalistic family in this house.
Yes.
And there's bone shit all over the place. They've killed hundreds of people.
Yes.
Okay? Then when we get to the inheritance of this shit, it's in this big fucking mansion. It's not like a Washingtonian thing either, where they're like, there's like another room with like trophies of people or bone furniture and like some secret like smoking room or fucking wine room or something. So only that particular portion of the Sawyer family were cannibalistic killers. And the other was like, yeah, they're just by proxy, but we still love them because they're our family.
Well, they do this stupid shit in this, and then the sequel prequel. That it's like, oh, you know how they were always just these out in the middle of nowhere people? Well, they still are, but now they're rich. They married into money. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're still eating people.
We fucking fix that. We fucking button that right up in the next one.
Oh yeah. So yeah, like I said, oh, there is a cell phone. The cop is like FaceTiming the other guy.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's actually kind of a cool scene.
it's kind of a cool scene. Oh, the ending. So Tanya Raven is put into the thing, and she pops out and he shoots her.
Oh my god! I actually had to laugh at that.
And then the guy goes, "Didn't happen."
Yeah.
The mayor character, right?
Definitely some social commentary with that one.
Yes.
Well, big time, and that's the problem with this because it leans into a different bad guy.
So yeah, that's the problem. All right, yeah.
Well, it's not the problem, but it's one of the,
So
the biggest problems.
She finds out that her family, bear with me, her family was wrongfully murdered without trial or anything like that.
Sure.
And they were about to surrender and they were murdered and by this other family. And now she hates that other family because they hate her because they have all this resentment. And the other family, sure, they're wrong for murdering without trial and whatnot. And I understand the cop being mad.
Yeah.
But there's this whole good guy, bad guy thing. It's like, but the family that was murdered were horrifying murderers.
Cannibals.
Fucking cannibals.
Also, they sweep it under the rug like it's some Hatfield and McCoy bullshit.
They're trying to do Hatfield and McCoy, but it's just like, and this girl is...
But they're cannibals!
At this point, this girl is neutral. And she's like, this family I didn't know I have was murdered by this other family because my family were murderers. And I want revenge!
I'll never know them. And you know what? I have it in me to make fucking bone pop art and be a butcher.
Yeah.
It's just like that thing.
And that's the thing. So Leatherface is trying to kill her.
Which makes no sense.
Well, because he doesn't know it's her.
He has no idea.
Right.
And
because she didn't read the fucking letter.
Yeah, the guy said you should have read the letter.
And this movie would have never happened.
Right, so she has like a burn mark on her chest.
Yeah, she has a burn there. So
from that stupid Sawyer medallion getting hot in the fire and burning her as a baby.
Yes. So the guy finally tells her, it's like, the last time a woman got away, he lost his entire family. So he's going to hunt you down. You might want to tell him that you're his cousin. That's when she gets arrested.
Okay, so the new one. Old Man Leatherface, sequel to the first one.
Yeah.
He's old.
So
is this one. Why is everyone acting like this is the first time they've ever done this?
Who is?
Maybe not the people on this show.
Oh, yeah.
But
no, he's like, Leatherface is a fucking geriatric in this film. He's like, he should be.
That's how I feel about the new Halloween.
If you took the age of Gunnar Hansen in the original movie and then placed it in 2013, he would be 66.
Look at Gunnar Hansen in this movie.
Get up in the fucking movie.
I'm gonna say, just to use the movie's own logic to help it out with this argument, is that hey, maybe that's just he's pretty spry for a 40-year-old. I don't know.
Now here
or 60 maybe.
It falls apart because he's not Jason Voorhees. He's not Freddy Krueger, and he's not fucking Michael Myers.
No. All right. So what did you think about the Jigsaw reference? So everyone's running out of a haunted house, and
it's Halloween, by the way.
And someone comes out as Jigsaw, and they're like, "Want to play a game?" And then Leatherface chases her. And by the way, it's 3D, so there's a lot of throwing the chainsaw at the camera. So
at an amusement park that's randomly inserted into the film.
So the girl is going to be murdered at the end, and then Leatherface sees the burn, knows it's her, and then they team up, and then she's acting like their best friend. She's like, "Do your thing, cuz."
When I
like
saw
her heel turn makes no sense.
I threw up in my fucking mouth when that happened.
Yeah.
Because it was just like,
do your thing, guys.
Do your thing, cuz.
And again,
you got to put the clip in because it's so fucking bad.
Do your thing, cuz.
I didn't catch it the first time because again, her shirt's unbuttoned. My mind was other place. But upon this rewatch, I'm like, that was a dumb line of dialogue. I'm gonna watch this movie on mute from now on.
She even says at one point, because she gets, like you said earlier, she gets chummy with the sheriff.
Yeah.
And you find out he's actually the mayor's son.
Yeah.
And then he starts to like give her like lip, like
He's the deputy.
Yeah.
The black guy is the sheriff.
Right.
So,
Who does nothing.
But she's in the back of the cop car. And he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, we're going to take care of this tonight. And she, like, takes this knife and stabs it through, like, the hole.
And she's like, I'm a Sawyer.
Yeah, I'm like, God, this is so stupid.
I hate you, Hatfield fucks.
Yeah. And then the worst CGI ever.
Oh, when the dude dies?
Yeah, where Leatherface is getting pulled into, like, this, like, Stepfather 3.
Oh, yeah, the grinder.
Child's Play, Chucky
well,
Shredder type thing.
The Mondo Burger back room.
Yeah, grinder. And it's just the worst sci-fi channel CGI as this guy gets chopped up like hamburger meat.
And again, I think maybe we're missing out because we didn't watch it in 3D. Maybe that enhances it.
Oh, yeah, that totally fixes all the story beats. I don't know who was like, this is a great idea.
Yeah.
Right? Let's make it a coming of age
family sympathetic killer.
Well, I think it's because like, Devil's Rejects was so hot. Maybe,
I guess.
Even though it was a few years before that.
Yeah, but it's not even the same fucking ballpark as that. And I never thought I'd say that I favor a Rob Zombie movie over a Texas Chainsaw movie.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't really like this one, but
it sucks the fucking giant chainsaw.
I will say, God damn, that's a fine looking woman. Anyway, so but me, I
liked her friend better, to be honest.
Wait. Look at her in other movies. Follow her on Instagram. The aunt whatever.
Oh, Verna.
Oh, Grandma.
Grandma Verna is
what's her face?
It's Marilyn Burns.
Yeah, Marilyn Burns. But they show a picture of Sally earlier, so it's like, what?
They want to make sure you make that connection.
She's like writing the letter at the end, and she's like, "Dear, whatever."
She looks like fucking Aunt May.
Your cousin Jedediah.
Your cousin Jedediah Sawyer.
Okay,
now he's Jed.
I forgot to mention that Jedediah. So
was in the remake, the little boy.
Yeah, the little boy, and they're just like that fucking name a lot. So they're like, give it to Leatherface, the most iconic character.
Yeah. So yeah, that and ends there.
His name's Bubba.
She's gonna take care of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's like very nicely cleaning the blood off his lip.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah.
I hate it because I get what they're trying to do in terms of like, oh, well, the real bad people are the people in power, the corrupt mayor and all that shit.
But you can't have the good
police.
People be cannibalistic murderers.
No, and like they did really terrible shit. Not to say that the mayor and them don't do terrible shit in a different way.
Yeah.
But I have no sympathy for these fucking people.
This is like the plot of a video game where you're playing Leatherface.
Yeah.
And you're going, like, then you gotta have somebody that's worse.
But like
it just doesn't add up in a movie at all.
And the main chick is so fucking stupid, and she's just like abandoning all rational thought just because she's like, well, they fucking kill my family, and that's it.
And again, and her best friend sucks because she's like in love with her boyfriend, and then they hook up, and then you don't even care that they get killed.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. Your cousin kills all of your friends.
And you're just like, okay.
You're just like,
guys, this might be a controversial statement. Okay, but don't cheat.
No.
On your best friend when you're on a trip together. It's not a good idea. You're probably going to get caught. But don't do it.
Don't cheat on anybody, because that's fucking shit. You want to go fuck somebody else, just go fuck somebody else and tell the person you're with to go fuck themselves.
Just, if there's only 4 of you and you're going to a house, you're probably going to get caught. Not a good idea.
Look, Tony, if I have a few kamikazes, who knows what happens?
Oh my God. You know what would happen?
Don't be grabbing my shit in the supermarket.
Yeah.
You know what would happen if you had a few kamikazes? You'd make Leatherface 2017.
Yeah. Oh God, we're getting there. But it doesn't even make sense on the girl who's doing the cheating because she's like, we're gonna help you and we're all gonna go here, but she wants to go there to be closer to the guy.
Just to be with him.
Really, she should be like, you know what, girl? You should go by yourself. Yeah. This is an emotional journey.
It's an experience.
I'm sure your boyfriend will understand. We'll see you when you get back. Like, that's a mind of a shitty person. That's what you would do. A stupid person's like, let's all go together.
Yeah, well, right, yeah.
There's a lot of rooms in that house.
So anyway, there's a lot of confusing stuff in this movie, and I think we did need a prequel